Hey, what is up, guys? It is Scholier Beast here with a brand new video, and today we are on some Division. I will be showing you guys probably my best build in 1.6. With it is a high-end build. I just threw some Sentry knee pads in there because they were just pretty godly, and I haven't got the short bow ones, so I run Sentry knee pads. And I will be doing more guide videos, or more build videos, sorry, with this. But 347 tough DPS, 386 toughness, and 118 skill power. I like the almost having 400 key toughness because it helps out a lot. But here we are looking at my lightweight M4. Brutal, responsive, and vicious, 21.8k damage with 20 enemy armor damage. And my MP7 here, brutal, deadly, responsive with 20% crit chance and 17.6 damage. Now, the sidearm doesn't really matter. You can put anything here, but I just have a golden rhino because it's cool, you know. Not a lot of people have it. For my attachments, I have critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and headshot damage on my rugged mini reflex sight. My grip, I have critical hit damage, stability, and optimal range. My suppressor, I have critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and accuracy. And finally, my extended mag, I have magazine size, critical hit chance, and rapid fire on it. It's an extended mag, by the way, but I like to run off crit chance and crit hit damage. Now my MP7, my suppressor, accuracy, headshot damage, and critical hit chance. I like to have accuracy on it because the MP7 is very inaccurate, and the accuracy helps out. On my small grip, critical hit damage, optimal range, and accuracy. Like I said, I like to run accuracy more on the MP7 because the spread can get pretty wide, and since it's almost 1,000 RPMs, you know, you need to hit those shots. Another extended mag with crit chance and rate of fire. And on my sight, I was running critical hit damage. Sorry, I did not check it. I run the Barrett's bulletproof vest. You can run something else if you're running with the team, but I like this. It helps me out a lot. And I run it with EDR, health, and ammo capacity. It's very helpful since once you use out your skills, it gives you that 10% armor when you're in DZ, and it's very helpful. I like it. Now, for my backpack, I run a specialized pack since I spec everything into firearms and stamina. This helps me out with my skill power, so it won't be too low. I run it with health and ammo capacity. The firearms is almost capped, as you can see. It's really important that you try to get your gear capped out as much as possible, since we're already way into the game, but everybody tries to get their builds maxed out, and you just gotta be one of the best out there. I run Skull MC gloves with critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and assault rifle damage. Now these increase your damage by 16% since I'm not running any gear sets, and they're pretty bad. The stamina's pretty low, but I can use better. Now my mask, capped out armor. It's a refresh mask. All healing is improved by 30% when in the last health segment. I run crit chance with it and burn resistance. But this mask helps out with that when you're in your last health segment. The 30% healing is helpful. Your med kits, your heal, it will all do way more healing than the average. Now here I just run some Sentry knee pads because I don't have the short bow knee pads, but you can just put your best knee pads here if you don't have the short bow ones. But I just run Sentry with almost capped firearms, health, burn, shock, and damage to elite. Yeah, nothing really special about these. They're just really good. That's why I run them until I get the short bow ones. Then I will replace them if they're good enough. Now my holster, I run the Nimble holster because I do cover to cover, and while doing the cover to cover I take damage from enemy players or AI, and that helps regain my health without having to use my heal. Yes, they nerfed it, but it's still really good. And I run crit chance on there because I had to roll the stamina because it was pretty low, but until I get one with health I will probably switch it out. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's my build. Nothing really special about it, but this build is basically built off crit damage and crit chance. So that way, if you're not good at hitting headshots, you know, you can hit body shots, and this will really help you. Like, yes, hitting headshots will definitely improve you, like, way better, because it's really deadly. I always aim for the head and I just shred people. But here I was just going over the stamina mods and all that. I run health on everyone. I think I only run one firearm, but I run pulse and booster shot. I run the conceal pulse because everybody runs I think the damage pulse, and you don't want to be getting extra damage on you, so that takes it off. The booster shot, it increases my damage when I heal and my damage resistance, plus with Baird's chest piece it'll make it to where you can have more armor and more damage resistance. For the ult, I like to run the recovery link, but here you can run basically anything. That's why I was running through them. But I like it because I can save my teammates and myself if I'm getting focused. Now, for my talents, I run the critical save using the medkit. Gives me 20% resistance when I'm in my last health segment. Remember that it's crucial to pop your medkits when you're in your last health segment, because this critical save will give you that 20% damage mitigation. It's still good even after they nerfed it. Since I do the cover to cover with the Nimble, I use evasive action during a cover to cover, remove incoming damage by 30%. So I'm taking less damage when I'm doing a cover to cover, which makes me tankier, and it's really good actually. I run tactical advance because also when you do the cover to cover, it gives me more weapon damage by 2% every meter covered for 5 seconds. And yes, granted, yeah, it's only for 5 seconds. It used to be 10, but they nerfed it. But it's still really good. I mean, people don't expect it. People are just like, oh, I don't, you know, he's probably just running around to get nimble active, but it just shreds people and they don't expect it. And I use it on the move, so when I kill a player, and I just keep shooting them when they're on the floor, and it gives me more damage mitigation. And then after that I can just do another cover to cover, and then the mitigation stacks, so then when you come back out you're just gonna be popping hella damage. But you can run precision if you don't run pulse or one is none. A lot of people will do like one is none. But yeah guys, that's basically my build. I will be doing more builds. I will be doing my Bravo, Charlie, and my Delta later on during the week. Maybe on Friday I will bring another build video. I'm not too sure, if not next week for sure. But yeah, be sure to like and subscribe guys, and I will see you all in the next one.